Democrats now calling on the president-elect to fire Steve Bannon, his former campaign CEO, who he recently appointed to be his chief strategist and senior advisor in the White House. A letter signed by 169 congressional Democrats citing Bannon's claim in July that Breitbart News, which he had headed, had become the platform of the alt-right. What's wrong with that? And Bannon's resume demonstrates clearly otherwise. In addition to being a former executive at Breitbart, Bannon, a former naval officer, a Goldman Sachs investment banker, an MBA from Harvard, an executive producer in Hollywood, Breitbart editor Joel Pollack says Bannon is a conservative national hero. Now, I'm not sure I'd go that far, but we'll see. Our next guest says Steve Bannon is a straight shooter. He's known Bannon for 12 years. And joining me now, Peter Schweizer. He's the president of the Government Accountability Institute, also executive producer of Clinton Cash, the documentary film based on his best-selling book, Clinton Cash. Great to see you, Peter.
Thanks, Lou. Thanks for having me.
I love 169 Democrats sending a letter off to the president-elect saying that they would like to change his selection for advisor, chief strategist, for whatever else, and please just throw the keys to the White House to us.
That's right. That's
I mean, that's idiotic on any level.
No, it is. I mean, these 169 Democrats just want to deny Trump the opportunity to have his chief strategist, the guy that helped organize the campaign, that helped focus the campaign. Look, I've known Steve Bannon for 12, 14 years. It's absurd, the suggestion that he is racist, that he's anti-Semitic. I wouldn't associate with a person like that, and I've seen him operate in all of those spheres. I saw him operate in Hollywood. I've seen him operate in the context of Breitbart News. I've seen him on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. There is not a racist, bigoted bone in this man's body.
By the way, not a single person has come forward to substantiate the charges at all.
No,
I mean, there is
that's right.
no one.
That's right.
And I've known Steve Bannon, I want to say, for, I'm going to say about 10 years, maybe 12. And he is a first-class human being.
Yes.
He's sharp, smart as a Dickens, hard-working, I mean, indefatigable. Although I think a campaign can test indefatigable.
Right.
I can't believe I actually said the word correctly twice. But anyway. He's a great guy.
No, he is. He is. And here's the thing.
And even if he weren't, he's the president-elect's choice.
That's right.
And it's up to one person only, whether or not he stays where he is. And I think, I can't imagine a better choice for the role.
No, I think you're exactly right, Lou. And here's the thing. You know, this country, the focus so much is on racial division. In Steve's view, the big challenge in America is not racial division, it's class division. All of the bad decisions that have been made by the permanent political class in Washington and the wealthy in this country, whether it was the financial crisis in 2008, whether it's these foreign military wars, whether it's the problem with illegal immigrant crime, in none of those cases are the brunt of those bad policy decisions ever borne by the elite. Right. They're born by middle-class Americans. And what frustrates them...
The elites get walls, the rest of us don't.
That's exactly right. And also, you know, look at Wall Street. Who suffered in 2008? It was ordinary Americans with pension funds and 401ks. Wall Street got bailed out. Middle-class Americans didn't. That's what motivates Steve Bannon. That's, by the way, why the governing elite in Washington doesn't like him.
All right, now I've got to tell you the real reason I like Steve Bannon. Like me, he's a damn populist and a conservative.
Yeah.
And history shows, as Donald Trump has demonstrated, that that is the correct direction for our history, the right side of history, if you will. And for him to be denied to Donald Trump because of some sort of nastiness on the part of the left, I mean, when are they going to give it up and say he's the president-elect? This is no longer a campaign. Right. Or are we going to be in a permanent campaign, a permanent contest for power in this country led by George Soros and his ilk?
I fear we are. I mean, look, that's where things are headed. They're challenging the legitimacy of this election, which is absurd. I mean, this is the system we have. And
how about the idiots who now have decided an electoral college system?
Yeah, they don't like the results after more than 200 years of history. They want to change it. It's ridiculous.
Peter Schweizer, you're a good friend of Steve Bannon. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Lou.
Thanks so much.